Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, back doing a best of one Brothers War draft. Alright, rare is Autonomous Assembler. 5 mana, 4/5, it's got prototype. Put a counter on target assembly worker you control. Yeesh, that's pretty sweet. I want to take that one. Let's see what else we got here. Splitting the Power Stone, so additional cost, sack an artifact, create 2 Power Stone tokens. If the sacrifice artifact was legendary, draw a card. I don't know. Sorcery, not really feeling that one. I didn't realize the Demolisher is uncommon, but I guess it's 8 power menace for 7, so that's pretty good. Foundry Inspector is obviously awesome for this format. Still like the Scrapsmith, still like the Rock. Haven't seen the Medic before. Seems playable. A lot of self-mill in this format. The bounce is good. But yeah, Assembler seems really good. And then we can even go for random assembly workers. I mean, it's an assembly worker, so it can buff itself. And it's got Vigilance, so just really good card. All right, Tokasia. Digside Mentor. So 3 color, but it's a 4 mana, 4/3. Creatures you control have Vigilance and tap Surveil. Oh, that's cool. And then you can exile it from your graveyard. Return any number of target artifact cards with total mana value 10 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Wow, that's pretty sweet. Certainly not easy to get going, but good. Metamorph is actually pretty good with the Assembler. That'd be a good artifact to copy because it's a 7/7 with Vigilance and that ability. And then it would also be Assembly Worker as well. Springleaf Drum, Symmetry Matrix. Scatter Ray, certainly playable. Do I dare go for the... I mean, this is a pretty cool card. Giving all your dudes Vigilance. I mean, I'm not giving up anything too nuts by taking it, and who knows, maybe we get the Evolving Wilds back. If we're lucky. All right, Ashnod's Harvester, 2 mana, 3/1. Whenever it attacks, exile a card from a graveyard. It's a good card. Really good card. Can block, too. There's, like, no downside to this. Exiling cards from your opponent's graveyard is super valuable. And the fact that it has Unearth is really nice. I like that. All right, otherwise, might have to take Excavation Explosion, but then we're in 4-color territory. I mean, it's early enough where I think you just take best cards, and I'm pretty sure Explosion is it. Kill anything, you know, kill X3 or hit your opponent's face, plus make a Power Stone token. That's probably worth just taking, even though technically not part of the same plan as Tokasia. I do like this Harvester. That card's cool. And then there's Evolving Wilds, obviously, which would also help with the Tokasia plan. And then Latinum Adept, you know, do you think that card's pretty good? All right, Race to the Ground, still certainly playable. You don't want a billion of them in your deck, but certainly one is nice. There's Urza in here, which is good. At the very least, it loots, but I could see taking the removal here. There's Curate. Shoot Down is good. I like that even more than Race to the Ground. Oh, it is 4 mana, but in this format, it makes sense that it would be 4 mana, and it exiles, so that's relevant. But I think we just take Race to the Ground. Pretty good removal. I mean, there's a lot of artifacts. This hits a lot of things in the format, so this probably hits, you know, I would say probably 30% of most decks. So 1 in 3 cards, probably roughly in most people's decks. Maybe that's probably about right. I bet most decks are running 7 or 8 artifacts. All right, well, here's Power Plant Worker if we wanted some synergy with the assembly, but what's the Thran Power Suit do? Fall of Krug is a little too expensive for my taste. Could take the Scrapsmith now. It's probably not too early. I really like this Stone Retrieval unit, though. Get the Power Stone token out of it, too, which is nice. It is 4 mana, 2/3, but that extra Power Stone token is nice. Or I just take the Scrapsmith and get some card draw and assume we're going to see some more artifacts. The difference between 3 and 4 mana is pretty significant. And we're probably red, since we already have a couple pretty good ones. All right. Do like the Paratrooper a lot. Haven't played against the Soldier archetype, and I was impressed. All right, Conscripted Infantry could take it. It's in red. I like its abilities. 3 mana, 3/1's not great, but when it dies, getting an artifact is good. Emergency Weld. Oh, that's not bad. That's kind of good, actually. And you get an artifact to boot. You get a little dude out of it. In the color that wants to do a lot of sacking. This card seems good to me. I like that. And it's any artifact, too. It's not just creatures. Pretty cool. Let's take the infantry, I guess. Unless do I want to take Weld now? I mean, I don't need to. We can just stick to red for now. I think this card is, like I said, fine. It gets cut often, I would say, but it's certainly playable. I think it's just a lot of good options in this format. So we really need some cheap stuff. We have no 2-drops yet, which makes me want to just take this Rock Hunter and be okay with it. I don't think this card's bad. 2 mana, 3 power, never really bad, especially in red. And the fact that it has reach, totally relevant. Wow, this third Path Savant's a great card, though, especially if we can... This card wins games. I might just take the Savant. There's also Subjugation, but the Power Stone tokens powering your draw 2 cards, that's really good. I mean, I guess you kind of have to take a turn off, but if you're in a stalemate situation, I really think that Savant is going to be good. We do, unfortunately, need some 2-drops at this point. So, Research Desk. I mean, I think we're looking at Curate versus Forge Chanter. I think Curate's a better card. I think Forge Chanter has a higher probability of making the deck because we're almost assuredly red at this point, but not guaranteed to be blue. Could also just splash the Savant. But taking the Forge Chanter, giant growth in here too. I like Supply Drop. Firebomb's a little too pricey for my taste, but we can take Forge Chanter. I've cut this card every time, but if we don't end up with enough 2-drop creatures, and we're going to need it, I think. So I can take another Scrapsmith, but there is Combat Courier, which I think I like more. Or we could take the Mutt. I think Courier's a better card than Mutt, but I think Mutt, once again, probably higher probability of making the deck. They're both pretty similar. It's just you get actual card draw out of this, whereas you get Rummage out of this. And since it's a mana cheaper than Scrapsmith, I kind of like it. Another chance to take the Rock, but I'm still a little bit worried that we don't have enough cheap stuff. We have 1 2-drop currently, so I'm going to take the Mutt. All right, can take the Rock Hunter now. There's Symmetry Matrix, but I don't think we're really not looking that good. We have 0 creatures that are symmetrical. Actually, we could take Scatter Ray too, but no. Let's just be diligent. Take some cheap creatures so we're staying busy early. Just get that aspect of our deck out of the way and pack 1. Make sure we have some cheap stuff that's playable. All 3 of these seem pretty playable to me, so guess we could take Bonesaw. Playable as well, not super exciting. Killzone Acrobat does seem good, but Curate's very good, and that's seeing it this late is nice. The Surveil is relevant. Putting stuff in your graveyard is nice sometimes too with Unearth. So Dig Site's kind of a free card. Firebomb is kind of expensive. Power Suit, I mean, we have a Bonesaw, but I'm just going to take the Dig Site. Might be wrong, but whatever. All right, I'll take a Firebomb. We don't really need it. I don't need that either. Ooh, Titania's Command. So exile graveyard, gain life. Search library for land cards, put them on the battlefield tap. Make bears. Wow. That's good. Another chance to get Urza. Calamity's Wake's not that exciting. Pristine Talisman's not bad. Depth Charge Colossus is playable. Probably don't need a second Race to the Ground. I like Disfigure. We only have 2 blue cards currently. Might be enough incentive to just take Titania's Command. Make 2 bears, put 2 +1/+1 counters on each creature you control is pretty nuts. That's big. That is very big. So we'll do that. Really not giving up anything too insane. I like Urza well and good enough, but this card seems like high power pick. The Research Desk, another chance to get that. Bonesaw, Cave Guard, 8 mana, 8/8, Vigilance, Ward 4. I mean, it's expensive, but obviously pretty good. Otherwise, in green we have... Okay. Pretty good combat trick. I kind of like that. Sibling Rivalry. Not really feeling it. This is probably good for like a black-red sack deck, maybe. Wasteful Harvest, Tawnos Tinkering. I kind of like Gaia's Gift. Not much in red otherwise. Or I could just take super expensive Cave Guard and expect to get some rampy... How many creatures we have? 8 creatures currently. I do think this card is good. Anti-removal as well. And it's a lot cheaper than Cave Guard. Alright, I'll take the gift. No prototype on Cave Guard makes it slightly worse in my opinion. Wow, Fauna Shaman's actually totally fine for limited. It's a 2-mana 2/2, which is obviously playable, but then on top of that, you know, ditch my Forge Chanter, find my Assembler. Yeah. I like that. Forging the Anchor. Not really looking super artifact heavy, oddly enough. But yeah, happy to take Fauna Shaman here over Forge Chanter and Domination. Blitz Automaton is actually, I like this card. 3 mana 3/2 haste is good. 7 mana 6/4 haste is good. Yeah, both are good, but we're gonna take Fauna Shaman. Be happy enough about that. Another chance to get the Harvester. I think this card is fine. There's Power Plant Worker, another chance to get that. But Machine over Matter. But at this point, probably have shifted into green, even though I like Machine over Matter, so... Oh, this one's good, yeah. The Opportunist is great then. We get a 3 mana 3/2 that can make a Power Stone token. So, I like that. Well and good enough. Or we could take the Boulder Branch Golem, but this Opportunist seems good. All the little power plant or Power Stone makers are good, I think. Could splash third Path Savant. I think that's totally possible. And then we can still focus on green, red, and splash. I think Savant's probably worth a splash just because you can draw a billion cards off of it. Here's an Assembly Worker. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think we want the Self-Assembler because it finds our rare. That's pretty cool. I like that. And then we could probably wheel one of those random Assembly Workers too. Yeah, I mean, it's certainly good. Fog of War, huh? Interesting. Cohort's not bad. Ah, Go for the Throat's pretty good. So, Mishra's Onslaught. Sentinel Stalwart. This isn't bad. Ramps. Fixes. I'm probably okay with that, honestly. Junkyard Genius. So you get a Power Stone token, sack another creature or artifact. Oh, wow, that's really good. That is really good. That's tough splash, though. I mean, it's just a tough splash in that we're already splashing third Path Savant. Maybe I could have gone for it. Sentinel Stalwart, rather, is not super incredibly powerful, so... Icarus Spell... Wellspring, rather, is good. I don't think that we have sack outlets, though, which makes it slightly less exciting. It's something we can find, but I might take Aeronaut's Wings. We have 0 flyers, so I'd like to have one of these because they typically win games in formats. Just having one over the second Scrapsmith. Well, here's another one, but I don't need it. Still could possibly just splash Junkyard Genius because this card is very good. Wasteful Harvest, don't really need. Amulet, don't really need. Yeah, I'll take the Genius. We'll consider it. I mean, we have Stalwart now. Maybe we'll find some other way to splash it. I don't think Disfigure's worth the splash. Don't really need the Depth Charge Colossus, especially if we can't prototype it. Don't really want Tawnos Tinkering. Guess we'll take another Raise the Ground. I don't love playing that in multiples, but you can in a pinch, I guess. So, Not really feeling any of these. I guess I could take another Bone Saw, but I don't even think we're playing the first one. Another Wings. Guess we can take Domination. I don't really want to play it, but... So, Double Strike. We're going to take the Plant Worker now because with the Self-Assembler, now we have 2 targets we can find off of it. And it just synergizes with the Autonomous Assembler too. Guess we can take Fog of War. I mean, I don't think it's making the deck. All right. Pack 3. Ooh, Blade Coil Serpent. Cool. So it's expensive, but you can either draw a card, make an opponent discard a card, or it gets... So in our deck, it would be +1/+0 and gains trample and A. So it's potentially just like... it could be like a 6-mana 6/4 trample haste. That's pretty good. Foundry Inspector. I mean, we actually don't have that many artifacts. I'd still play it, obviously, but we'll take the Mythic here, I think. And then green, we have another Stalwart, which I would like on the wheel because we have a couple cards that we're potentially splashing here. No guarantees. Another Tokasia, huh? Well, I don't think we're doing the first one, so Rock Hunter number 2. The Sprite can't be blocked by artifact creatures, and you can make it bigger. It's actually deceptively good because you can use Power Stones to power the activated ability. And it's a 2-mana 2/2. I might even like that more than Rock Hunter for that reason. It's got a couple upsides. Or I could take the Mutt. Or I could splash Power Stone Fracture because we really don't have that much removal. We don't have that much fixing, though. We're basically just have a Stalwart. Wow. Iconoclast is good. So I think I might just take the Sprite for Power Stone. This could win games. Non-artifact spells you cast have Improvise. Your artifacts can help you cast a spell. Each artifact you taps... Huh. Oh, that's cool. So you can use your artifacts to make non-artifact spells cheaper. Could take the Tower Worker. It's another assembly worker. I really like the Rager a lot. Even if you can't unearth it. It's in our deck we can unearth it, but... Or we just maybe get another... I mean, this also ramps, so why don't we just take the Tower Worker? And who knows, maybe we get lucky and find the Mine Worker too. All right. Giant Growth is good. I think I like Unleashed Shell more. Although 3/5 drops. Well, we're a little bit expensive. Rust Goliath's cool because it has Prototype. But I think we're looking at one of these two. Oh, wow. Never mind. Giant Cindermaw is really good. 3-mana 4/3 Trample. It's pretty strong. Might even be better than removal here. That's not really a downside for us either. I don't think we have much life gain. Let's get rid of the Bone Saws. We're not going to need these. So another chance to get Giant Growth, which I might take at this point. Another Power Plant Worker, but probably good on that. Pallbearer, 6-mana 5/5. Can buff a creature. All right, let's maybe take the Giant Growth here. We got a bunch of creatures, so Giant Growth's legit. So Opportunist number 2, I like that. Spotter Thopter. I think we can take another Opportunist. Do we have enough? We have a decent amount of big things to ramp into. Pretty good amount. I guess we could still use more, but we have activated abilities too. So yeah, that's fine. Let's take the Opportunist. I just like getting the ramp. Shoot Down, could totally take it. Or we could take the Automaton. I think Shoot Down is legit though, but I guess we have 2 Raise to the Ground already. There's also Scrapsmith. And Strongbolt is cool too. I'm going to take Shoot Down. Just because I haven't played it yet, and it deals with a lot of things, I feel like. So 2 mana, 3/1 Ward 2. Obviously not bad. Oh, this seems pretty good. It's an artifact that it has flying, and you can unearth it. I like that. All right. We need some flyers anyway, so. I think we have enough cheap stuff, right? Yeah. They're looking all right. Bitter Reunion. So this rummages, and then you can give your dudes haste. Not that exciting, but I guess we'll take it. Don't need the wings. Don't need any of this. I guess we'll take a second wings that we're not going to play. Could take the Cave Guard. It's expensive, but we have a decent amount of ramp at this point, so maybe. Giant Growth number 2. Yeah, I'll happily take that. This card is good. Another Power Plant Worker. So we didn't get the Mine Worker, but that's all right. Not the end of the world. So there's a pretty decent chance we won't have to splash anything, I don't think. I'll have to take a look, but I don't think we need to splash. I think we have enough top end and early game, and the plan is probably fine. Oh, so actually this could be even bigger, huh? If you used 6 red, it would get +3/+0 in trample and haste. It's kind of cool. Unfortunately, the other two are much better, I feel like, with the... Well, maybe that's not necessarily true. So we have to make 9 cuts. Yeah, I think at this point, it's unlikely that we'll need to splash Junkyard Genius or Savant. That also probably means we don't need the Stalwart. It does ramp, but we have a good amount of other ways to ramp, I think, don't we? How many creatures do we have? We have 19, so we can cut 4 creatures as well. I mean, I could do the Stalwart and assume it's going to be valuable to get to... Do I want to play the Cave Guard? I mean, Ward 4 Vigilance 8/8 is pretty big. You don't lose the mana. I guess that's not bad. 8 mana is a lot, but how much ramp do we have again? I forgot. This makes it. These make it. That's 3 dudes already. 4 ramp. Let's get rid of Domination, I think. I don't think we need a Firebomb. I don't think we need the Stalwart. I could. I mean, you get a 1-drop, you get a... Say you play it turn 1, turn 2 you play a creature. Turn 3 you have access to 4 mana, so it doesn't even really help us until turn 4, I guess, to get to the bigger guns. So we might be okay without Stalwart, I think. And then we can still continue to cut maybe 3 more creatures. Maybe we don't need the double raise to the ground, especially with shoot down. Yeah, we can probably cut one of those. Kind of want to keep the Forge Chanter because it's very good at Giant Growth, and we're just a little bit 2-drop light. Could cut the Infantry because we have a lot of 3-drops. It's a decent argument. Probably don't need double Power Plant Worker, I imagine. Like, it is cool, but Assembler buffs itself, so it's not like you need a ton. Plus, yeah, it's probably good. So 16 creatures. Could cut 1 more creature. Could cut the Cave Guard because it's expensive, but like I said, we have a decent amount of ramp. I could see maybe playing it. Plus, you can ditch it or find it with Fauna Shaman. Yeah, all right. I mean, 8/8 Vigilance alone is pretty good with upside. It is expensive. It doesn't have trample, but let's go to Theranos Wings. 9/8 Vigilance Ward 4 flying. I like that. All right. 1 more cut. Probably could be a creature. Could be the Forge Chanter. Forge Chanter versus Rock Hunter. We're only going to have basically like 7 or 8 non-creature spells. So maybe we do the Rock Hunter. So we are a little bit light on the early plays, but ultimately I think I like this deck. I think we'll keep the Dig Site too because we're 2 color. More green than red. I think I can probably get behind 9/7. We have 1 double green, no double red. Although this one's double red. That's true. And we do want our red early. Do I want to do 8/8 instead? We'll stick with this. We'll do the 9/7. All right. This is first time playing green in this format. We'll give it a try. Titania's Command really shifted the direction of this deck, but ultimately I kind of like this deck. I think Fauna Shaman is legitimately good in limited and constructed. So I'm happy to discard weaker creatures to get better ones, or just have a 2-mana 2/2 is fine too. All right, we'll see you round 1. All right, we'll keep this. Looks fine to me. So possible excavation, explosion, ramp into Assembler. I like that. It probably means I kill whatever they... Oh, Casey is welcome. That's a good one. Oh, no play. All right. Well, guess I could have just explosioned them, but now I don't really need to. All right, we'll just drop the Assembler here. All right. So I can race the ground, the 4/4, and then play a Scrapyard Mutt. Can also just attack and buff my Assembler because it's got Vigilance. That's true. Why don't we do the Mutt first? Because then I can rummage. But what do I want to discard? Everything in my hand is good. That's true, actually. I mean, for that reason, maybe I don't actually do it. Maybe I just blow this up, let him gain 2 life. Just hit for 5 here. Because there's really nothing I want to discard. I also don't have to discard, but... So I can still attack with the Assembler. Can do Titania's Command, make 2 bears and put 2 counters on each. That's pretty good. I mean, I want to play as many dudes as I can before I do that, so... Suppose we attack first. So Get in for 6. Opportunist plus Mutt. Don't need to discard any of those, so I'll just get the 2/1. Does have trample. Not much of a graveyard to gain life off of. Just doing the bears and the counter seems like it's the best one. Ooh, that was good value. All right, so they didn't attack. Oh, can I kill them here? I mean, even if I can't kill them, the command alone is going to be nuts here. Just make the bears and do the counters. Yeah, they're dead. Well, I guess they're not dead, but they're in pretty rough shape here. It's good value. I like that recommission. It's okay. So all right, see you for the next one. This hand's good. We have the Mutt to help us find a land, and maybe we'll get this Cindermaw off. I can't believe it has trample too. This card seems really good for an uncommon. 3 mana, 4/3. Oh, that was a good draw. Do I want to discard anything to the Mutt now? Jeez, I keep running into the problem where I have too many good things. I seriously don't. I don't even want to rummage. I like all these cards. Ooh, another Fauna Shaman, huh? All right, Assembler's in there. Let's get in for 2. Drop the Cindermaw. All right, Guy's Gift's good. So we'll get in for... Is this on tap too? No, that'd be too good. So we're getting in for 6 here. No land, so we'll just leave up Guy's Gift and Giant Growth. I'm willing to trade these. So they discard the Courser. To get a Cohort. All right. I don't think I want to bust anything here. Alright, good draw there. So, just keep the beats going. So we're dealing 6 to him. Oh, I guess I should have attacked with the mutt too. That's alright. Sure. Ah. All right. See you for the next one. All right. One lander. We're going to mull this. Keep this one and probably ditch. Maybe the mutt. I don't need to rummage since I'm like shorter on cards in hand, and I guess I'd rather have the 3 power dude. I mean, the Unearth is nice too. Uh-oh. Oh, well, that's fine. All right, let's do Rock Hunter. Turn 3 we'll do Thopter. Potential turn 4 Wings, and we can smash for a lot flying, so that's good. That attack makes sense. All right, so we'll do the Thopter now. Three land mill, huh? I don't know how I feel about Bitter Reunion. I mean, it's kind of cool. You do end up netting like a card out of it. Oh wow, they have a lot of like discard stuff and things, so it's interesting. Two more lands, jeez. Sure. So we're at 4 now. I don't want to shoot anything down, so we'll just get in for 3 here. Self-assembler can find our automaton at some point if we get a land. Set up for Titania's command at some point. Shoot down can deal with a lot of fatties. Worrisome fatties. Ooh, Iconoclast is good. Alright, we'll get in for 3. Maybe assembler here. Titania's song can gain us a bunch of life. Or command, rather. If I needed it for some reason. Jeez, We've gone through like every land in their deck. So they didn't actually take the explosion. That's interesting. All right, 6 mana, so we'll do the assembler first. Because it's got vigilance. One away from lethal? Wow, did they have 3 of those? It's a lot of excavation explosions. Alright, so we have 7 now. Let's just get bears and tokens going here. So I think I have lethal, which is good. All right, let's put the counter on. Oh, do I not even need to blow it up? All right, see you for the next one. All right, let's keep no green mana, but enough red things to keep me busy for a little while. Oh, there you go. I think I'll actually use giant growth here. Well, I get the permanent buff with the gift. And it's better use of mana. And they don't gain life. Alright. Ooh. That was a nasty draw. Cinderball is just insanely good. I mean, we're like we're 1 damage from lethal right now. That's crazy. So, yeah, this is fine. Oof. I don't know if they want to block trample one there. Can even blow up the power stone and draw, but I'm just going to surveil this turn. It's a good card. I haven't seen that one. It's a good common. And an air marshal, sure. Yeah. Yeah, we'll keep that. All right. See you for the next one. All right. Good keep here. Hopefully opportunist into power plant worker is a good start. Two can play of that game, huh? Guess we can trade off my opportunist. I don't want, I mean, I'd rather do the giant growth, I guess, but oh. Oh, really? They don't even want to, huh? Ah. Okay. So guess I can do a mutt. We don't have to rummage anything here. I mean, big artifacts we can deal with. Good. I guess we shoot down deals with more things, so it's probably better. Even if we can shoot down a big artifact here, we don't quite have lethal yet. All right, looks like we have lethal then. All right, see you for the next one. To be honest, I don't love this hand. I might keep, but I don't love it. It's a slow start. It's a little bit risky, but I think we try it. Fauna Shaman is pretty good here if we get green mana, because we can actually, I was going to say ditch Shaman to find our Assembly Worker, which can then find our Autonomous dude. 2 mana, 3/2 flyer. Wow. That seems pretty constructed playable. Disenchant. Surprisingly, I think that's the first one I've seen this format. Nice one. All right. See you for the next one. All right. We can keep this. Guess we can, so we'll ditch a mountain for the mutt. Ooh, that card's phenomenal. There's a lot of oddly strong cards and oddly weak cards in this format, I've noticed. I don't know whether that's a good or a bad thing. There's just an observation I noticed. Wow, nice one. Cool. All right. All right. Let's go land, and we'll actually play the assembler, and then we can leave up giant growth and probably be okay. That way we can maybe follow up with Titania's command to give ourselves a little bit of a army here. Oh, geez. It's a pretty strong one. All right, so here, block here. Yeah, I think that's right, because this has trample. All right. Nice one. All right, so let's see. We're at 6. So not leaving me much choice. I might have to use the command here. So if I make the bears and buff them, I have 2 4/4s, which means if they attack with everything, I may not be dead. No, the Juggernaut will kill me. That's right. Tough one. Tough situation. So do I make 2 2s and then exile their graveyard and gain life? I guess I do that. I don't love that, but I'm not seeing a lot of other ways to live. Well, at least they missed. Is that first strike or? Huh. Let me see. Probably need to slow up the menace here. So we can do the mutt. Get rid of the forest. So we can do Thopter. Yeah, we can attack with the mutt because it's going away anyway. And then we'll play the hunter and pass. How many fatties do we have left? Not that many. Mishra. All right, it's pretty good. It's got haste. 1/3 looks surprisingly good on this board. Unfortunately, shoot down's not looking so hot. Well, that's cool. So, Tower Worker's got reach. So I don't... Oh, it's... I guess I do need to use shoot down, don't I? Because they have hasty Mishra, so... Alright. Sounds good. Uh-oh. 3 spells, no less. Playing the land so I can use the power plant worker ability plus giant growth in a pinch. I think they've gone through their whole deck at this point with the recruitment officer. All right, see you for the next one. All right, we'll keep this. We can probably start with the Sprite, maybe? Fauna Shaman. Not bad early, I guess. Oh. I never know if I'm the one that's getting timed out or my opponent. So, Sprite into Scrapsmith. Not bad. Guess I could use the Fauna Shaman to find the assembly worker by ditching the cave guard. They must be missing a land drop. Otherwise, that play doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I still would have attacked if I was my opponent. I mean, I would have blocked, but might as well go for the bluff if you're going to sack it anyway. So I can bring the Thopter back, but I think I'd rather have the... Well, actually, that's a that's a good question, because I could discard it with Fauna Shaman. I guess that is more valuable to me. Yeah, it is. Discarding it and still being able to unearth it is more valuable than having a +1/+1 counter, certainly. All right, let's go land, shaman. So they don't get a plains card. Which means they might have to just settle for a 2/2. Oh. Or a creature card. I see. Misread. So, what do we want to do this turn? I think that we... Because I want to do Titania's Command next turn. So the play should probably be... I think we attack with Scrapsmith, play Tower Worker, do Fauna Shaman, ditch the Thopter to find the Assembly Worker. Yeah. Does that mean I don't want to offer the trade? I suppose I don't. Not if I'm going to do Titania's Command. Kind of don't want to do it if they have open mana, just because Command is such a game flipper here that I'd rather play it safe and just wait until I have a good opportunity to cast it. All right, they're tapped out. That's good news. So we'll ditch the Thopter here and get our self-assembler. And now we have 7 mana. So we can do the Titania's Command now. But I'm fine with doing assembler first, since I can't really smash into the retrieval agent yet super successfully anyway, so. I mean, we're a mana away from Suchi Cave Guard too, so... I mean, the more creatures I get, the better Titania's Command's going to be. It's the long and short of it. So I can do the Cave Guard. I think that makes the most sense. Just get your 8-drop out of there. Or out there, rather. Set up for Titania's Command. Cave Guard's got to be pretty tough for my opponent to deal with Ward 4. All right. So we have 9 mana, so I can kill Saheeli. Take him off card draw. So 9 mana, we can actually do Excavation Explosion plus Titania's Command. Is that right? It's pretty good. All right. Let's see for the next one. Good hand. I mean, Opportunist really makes this hand, I would say. Not to mention having both colors. Self-mill. All right. Land's good draw there. Need it. So we get to go Opportunist into Self-Assembler, probably. Well, or do we... Probably Autonomous, I guess. Does mean we have to take 1 extra turn off of Self-Assembler, which means we could draw the Power Plant Worker and miss. No, that's not true. We wouldn't even miss Self-Assembler, so it's not a big deal. Alright, so we'll go Assembler here. Death Touch. Alright, so Self-Assembler. Get the Power Plant, or the, yeah, Power Plant Worker. So we can use the Autonomous Assembler to buff that. We're going to be a mana away from the Suchi Cave Guard, which is nice. So smash with Self-Assembler here. Power plant worker. Just can't do much against that. Good value there from the opponent. Let's see. Oh, I can trade with the Recluse and the Pallbearer. That seems fine. Which one did they choose there? The Pallbearer, okay. So definitely want to play lands because we're trying to get to this Cave Guard. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, that's too bad. So we'll get rid of Blanchwood armor. All right, ended up going 6-3. Pretty good. Thought the deck was really good. Titania's Command's clearly very strong. Let's do some pack one, pick ones. Call it a day. All right. Pack one, pick one here. We would take... Not Stasis Coffin. Probably looking at Recruitment Officer. I played against this enough and pretty impressed with it. Get value out of this for sure. Especially for soldier decks. I like it. What's Zephyr Sentinel? 2-mana, 2/1 Flash Flyer? Wow. Return up to one other target creature. You can... Wow. Up to? You don't even have to? And it's a flat. What? Alright. Zephyr Sentinel. Take the Zephyr Sentinel. That's crazy good. The soldiers are... pretty amazing, actually, in this format. That Stone Seeker, rather, is really good. 2-mana, 2-power menace plus ramp? What? Why? Yeah, I think I like it more than Disfigure. This card is very, very good. A lot of value. I mean, granted, it dies, you lose the Power Stone. Who cares? It's so good. Yeah, Stone Seeker, easily. Not feeling defense grid. What's the best one here? Could be the Recruitment Officer now. I'm still not really sold on Painful Quandary. Maybe I need to lose against it and then I'll change my mind. But for now, not really blown away by it. Recruitment Officer is pretty good though, and I'd like to make a soldier deck at some point. I feel like a 1-drop with 2 power that with more upside is pretty good. Still don't want the Stasis Coffin. Combat Thresher's kind of cool. You get to draw off of it. But easy go for the throat. Take that. All right, here, I guess I could take the Might Stone and Weak Stone. Foundry Inspector is good. Subjugation's playable. I actually like this effect in Limited. Hexproof and Indestructible, and you get to scry on top of it. That's cool. What's the Spider do? It's 3/3 reach. Sack creature, do destroy an online permanent. Cool. When it dies, gain 1 life for each creature card in your graveyard. If you do, exile it from your graveyard. It's a sweet card. Probably still just take this, though. 5 mana, at least give something -5, and you get to ramp with it. Except you can't cast non-artifact spells, but you can still use it. It's basically like having 2 Power Stones, which would make sense because it's a Power Stone card type and is 2 stones. So, nice. And then maybe you randomly get Urza and you can meld in Limited. That would be fun. All right. Last pick. Wall of Lost Dreams. 4 mana, whenever you gain life, you can pay X, or X is less than or equal to the amount of life you gain if you do draw X cards. Oh. So if you have life gain going on, you can end up drawing a bunch of cards. Kind of cool. There is some life gain in this format. Some life link, some life gain. Bit of an odd build around for this environment, I would say. 2 mana, 3/3. I mean, the ability is pretty niche, but 2 mana, 3/3s are good. Disenchant might just be the pick. 2 mana, instant speed. An oldie, but a goodie, especially in a very heavy artifact format. So just slam the Disenchant and never look back and be happy. I do like this Battlefield Butcher, though. I want to try this at some point, too. This seems pretty cool. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.